I will tell you, I was poor before, and then I made sure that I didn't get into trouble, and I studied in La Salle, and people made fun of me. They made me shine their shoes and all of that. So I said to myself, one of these days I'm gonna be rich. Well, I had no money to start with, and at 7 years old, I was sent to Manila to study in La Salle. So there was no transportation, and eventually I stayed in a boarding house or a boarding school, and so not to get into trouble, I dealt in sports. So I wanted to be the best in the 400-meter run in the Philippines. I tried running very hard. I worked for 4 years, but I only came in as number 3. And in business, when I started in business, my father gave me 3 pawn shops, my brother 3, and my sister 3. And now I have maybe close to 4,000 pawn shops. And I believed in land. So anytime I had extra money, I would invest in land. And I think I'm one of the most landed people, I think. But as an individual, I think I'm in the top. Oh, at that time I was in a survival stage. I had to think of how to get money. I had to make sure that I got to school on time and all those things. And they say, Lhuillier, walang pera. Sure, walang pera. So, Lhuillier, shine my shoes. Lhuillier, this. I brought an umbrella. They said, bakla ka pala, meron kang umbrella. Gusto ka magsuntukan tayo? Putang ina mo. Because I was tough and I would never run away from a fight. And one thing good in the school where I stayed, we had a gym, and you could bring out your differences in 3 rounds. So I won most of the time. Sometimes I lost, but very few times I lost. Because they would tease me, mas walang pera. So I had a stigma in me, and I said to myself, one of these days, I want to be rich. So at that time, we were partly owner of Escanio Line and Design Electric. That's where I worked. And later on, I decided to go on my own business, the pawn shop. That's where I made more money. And from there on, I bought land. Any extra money I had, I bought land. And now, for all those years that passed by, now is the time that dividends is coming in. Well, I had no plans at that time, and I just believed that someday this will be very useful. And all of that. I was land banking, correct? That's true. And whatever opportunity I had, and if I had extra money, I would buy land. And it paid off because I bought very reasonable price at that time, and now I got the prices. And I can't believe that from the land that I purchased before at 1 peso, now it's 1,300, 1,400. I did see it coming, but I believed in land because population gets bigger, and they have to have a home, they have to have a place. So I said to myself, well, once I develop it, I'm sure people will come out here. Not really, but I like the pawn shop because the interest rates were quite high, and that's where I placed my money because I could earn more. Of course, gold was one of the things that was. And at that time, we were partly owner of Escanio lines, so I would sell things from Cebu, chicken, eggs, mango. I would go to the markets and sell in Manila.
By stature?
No, I was just a simple guy, mestizo.
All right.
And so I meant business. So I bought things in Cebu and I loaded in our boats for free. I had my mother owned big portion there, and then I made money. So little by little, it just became bigger and bigger and bigger. People need money.
All right.
So I find ways that they can send wherever they want, and so whatever use they have, and it paid off. So we started with three pawn shops, and now I have about 4,000. So you can imagine the volume of money that I make there. Every day, I don't want to be. It's billions every day. No, I never. I always went up either slowly or faster, but I never went down. Well, I believe in land. I believe in working hard, and I believe in making sure that my 1 peso was not 1 peso late after a few months. So I bought things that I buy and sell or whatever it is, and I was hardworking. I always believed in making things. I didn't show them I was rich, but I made sure that wherever I could make a buck more, I made sure I made it. I want to be remembered as a simple man. I'm not hamburguero. I'm just simple. I mix with everybody else. I don't show off that I am so rich. And yeah, I'm the same humble guy as before. I don't brag about my money, but down deep inside, I know what I am. For the young people, I would suggest that they really try to work hard. I don't gamble.
Yeah.
I make sure I work hard, and I'm not afraid of work. And I always measure myself. Am I richer now than before? I don't want to get poor. So I make sure that everything I touch or I buy, that later on there's more value into it. Like, who would think these plants would be more valuable than when I bought it? And I always liked the garden. Since I was young, I was growing roses, taking out the aphids, all of that. But now, and I believe so much in orchids. For me, they're beautiful. And right now, we just found out from Taiwan, you can spray a white orchid. You spray it. It can be, name the color you want. We just learned it recently from the trip to Thailand. I'm not a braggart. I'm a simple guy. I mix with anybody else. You see, I'm doing super well with the safari. Before, when I started, I was number 50. Now, I'm either number 5 or am I number, some say I'm number 3. But I don't want to make, I don't want to compete in the safari. So I want to make this a nice place where people can come and see for themselves, that they will have entertainment, and we will put, of course, one of them is a train, rainbow slide, which I saw in Bukidnon. I didn't go there. They showed me. I sent them, and they sent me pictures, and I fell in love with it. And that's where we're setting it up here. And there are some other razorback, luge. So there'll be entertainment. Because I have 170 hectares here. Little by little, hinahin, basta ganun. You see, if you have to go to the safari, it takes you 2 hours. While here, it's 10-15 minutes.
Yes.
And we opened a restaurant here. Pino.
Yeah.
And it became a success. Pickleball, and we had a tournament. Wow, packed with people and everything. I didn't expect it to be that successful. And we're gonna put it other tennis, basketball, other things. We lease a property there from the church, 50 hectares for 50 years. So we still have 40 more years. So,
Wow.
yeah, I'm 84. I will be around. My son will take over, and he will develop that place. In life, you have to work hard, and don't give up. If you fail, try again, and realize your mistakes and improve yourself. But don't give up. Have a goal in life, you have to succeed. And I failed a couple of times, but I corrected myself. And now, look where I am.
Yes.
I'm at the top.